the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. It's your girl, Nicole, so you already know it's time to get up and tune in to your daily Boss FM morning news. So today we're going to talk about the first presidential debate that happened on Tuesday night. And I want to start off by saying if you missed it, then congratulations, because you saved yourself a few brain cells. So to start off, when Biden mentioned his son Beau, who died 5 years ago from brain cancer, Trump interrupted him to slander his other son, Hunter. Trump said, "Are you talking about Hunter?" And Biden responded, "I'm talking about Beau." Trump then said, "I know Hunter. Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged for cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president." Biden became very emotional and said, "My son, like lots of people we know at home, had a drug problem. He's overtaken it. He's fixed it. He's worked on it, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of my son." And I just can't believe that this came from a presidential debate and not a Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. I don't care how old you are, how old the children are. Bringing up children is a low blow, and that was extremely unprofessional. I'm also going to give you guys some 411 on some other important parts of the presidential debate. For starters, and this is slightly off topic here, the moderator Chris Wallace, who is the anchor of Fox News Sunday, seemed like he had a hard time trying to get the two presidential candidates to take a chill pill. President Donald Trump completely ignored their agreement to answer questions for 2 minutes by interrupting former Vice President Joe Biden every single time he spoke. And it was like the back and forth, the bickering, it was just a complete mess. So here's where the story gets interesting. Chris Wallace asked President Trump if he would condemn white supremacists, and I'm gonna give you guys quote for quote exactly what Trump said. Now, side note, as I've mentioned before, President Trump's #1 defense mechanism is avoidance. And this time I might even want to add a little bit of projection. Trump says, "Give me a name, go ahead. Who would you like for me to condemn?" Wallace answered his question very clearly, saying white supremacists and right-wing militia. So the president replies, "Proud Boys, stand back and stand by, but I'll tell you what, somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem, this is a left-wing problem." And I can imagine how many mouths dropped to the floor after that. But the question was clear. The answer was not. He blatantly refused to condemn white supremacy. While a lot of people were shocked, I know many were not. And in fact, a lot of people, including myself, didn't expect anything less out of him. He constantly puts the blame on leftists and zero accountability for the right wing. So next we have the vice presidential debate with Vice President Mike Pence going up against Vice Presidential candidate Kamala Harris on October 7th. And I hope everyone plans to tune in to this, because I most definitely am. And we also actually just found out that the police officer who fatally shot Breonna Taylor, Detective Myles Cosgrove, is crowdsourcing his retirement fund. Cosgrove is seeking funds from a Christian site called Give, Send, Go. He is collecting funds to purchase the remainder of his service time and retire, according to the fundraiser's description. The description also said that his reputation has been completely dismantled and that the psychological trauma is something that he will face for the rest of his life. So he is currently seeking $75,000, and on Wednesday he raised over $9,000. So apparently these Christians support murder. And speaking of Give, Send, Go, they also held a fundraiser for Kyle Rittenhouse. Those of you that don't know, Rittenhouse is the 17-year-old gunman who was charged with first-degree murder for shooting and killing 2 people in Kenosha, Washington protests. The campaign also raised money for Rustin Shesky, the officer who shot Jacob Blake. Rittenhouse raised $500,000 and Shesky raised $30,000. You think a Christian group that can raise $500,000 in a month would put their funds towards ending world hunger or something, but this group is clearly for racism. But that is enough about politics today. It's Thursday, so y'all already know it's time to get into our weekly segment of Throwback Thursday. On Thursday, the BossFM Morning News team just likes to take a moment to reflect on what happened in the current week in Black history. And y'all know I'm always going to come at y'all with some facts about hip-hop history. For starters, on September 29th, 1980, rapper Kurtis Blow released his self-titled debut album, Kurtis Blow. And I'm not going to lie, you might get your black card revoked if you don't know that song, The Breaks. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. But yeah, next on September 29th, 1998, Jay-Z released his third album, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. And some classics from this album are Hard Knock Life, Ghetto Anthem, Can I Get a, and Money Ain't a Thing with Jermaine Dupri. And those are just a few to name, but y'all should definitely stream these albums just to kick back and jam on this lovely Throwback Thursday. All right, everybody, that is it for your Thursday morning news. Please make sure you tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for some more news updates. And don't forget to tune in later on today at 8:30 p.m. for some more entertainment news with Boss FM. And if you like to rewatch our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our Boss FM app and on all of our social media platforms. So thanks again for tuning in, you guys. It's your girl, Ken Nicole, and I'm out of here.
Okay.